How can prolonged, indefinite isolation affect mental health? The current issue is that society faces prolonged involuntary social isolation pertaining to the coronavirus pandemic quarantine. Such isolation can adversely affect treatment for major depressive disorders. And to better understand the impact of isolation upon individuals, we'll look at the importance of interaction from the perspective of Eric Erikson. So according to Erikson, young children who actively interact with their environment learn to initiate tasks and carry out plans. And upon successful interactions and activities, healthy human development yields industrious children, teenagers with a healthy identity, and young adults who bond with others via a stage Erikson labeled intimacy. However, what if this interaction is not possible? So young children who do not successfully interact with their environment tend to feel guilty about their efforts to be independent. And children experiencing social isolation tend to feel inferior and go on to develop role confusion and social isolation. And to further illustrate the psychological importance of group interaction, we'll look at a study conducted by Clark and others in 1999. So Clark and his team studied the effects of group interaction on adolescents with depression and found that those who participated in a meaningful group activity had been able to realize some degree of recovery from their depression. On the other hand, adolescents who had been on a wait list for an indefinite period of time had seen ongoing depression. So, how does this information apply to society now? Given the recent closure of schools, churches, mental health clinics, and other public facilities, society has experienced an interruption to healthy interactions. And according to Erikson, social isolation yields stagnation and despair, whereas intimacy yields generativity and integrity. How then can we minimize the impact of social isolation upon mental health? One potential solution is to find alternative, meaningful online activities. For example, Catstree and others in 2014 studied face-to-face versus online treatments for adults with depression, and both groups showed similar efficacy with respect to reduction of depression symptoms. Therefore, online activities and interactions seem to be a viable method to maintain society during a quarantine.